Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Calculus Craze. So let's start a new, kind of subject, that is discrete structures or discrete mathematics. So without any kind of delay, we will be going with the terminologies. Let's begin with what we called proposition. What do we mean by proposition? So I will be in Urdu as well as in English. Both languages will be followed simultaneously. सो प्रोपोजिशन क्या होती है? बेसिकली हमारे पास कोई भी सेंटेंस हो ना, एनी डेक्लरेटिव सेंटेंस which is either true or false but not both is called proposition. So now you can think of too many such declarative sentences which are neither true nor false. For example, which are either true or false but not both. For example, we can write down a sentence. Let me write down a sentence. Consider this sentence which says that Islamabad is the capital of Pakistan. Now this declarative sentence can either be true or false. So we know that Islamabad is the capital of Pakistan, so we will say that this is true, right? Similarly, we can have another sentence, like for example, we have got this sentence which said that 4 is an even integer. Of course, this is also true, right? Similarly, we can have another sentence. Consider this now example which says that f of x equal to x cube is an even function. Now this sentence is, a declarative sentence which is false. So we can talk about it that it is false. Uh, Similarly, we can have go another sentence. For example, this is the sentence which says that Karachi is in Punjab. Now this is a sentence, a declarative sentence which is false. So all of those, kind of examples that we have given now, like the Islamabad is the capital of Pakistan, and 4 is even number, and then f of x equal to x cube is an even function, and then Karachi is in Punjab. So these are the sentences which are, either false or true, but not both at the same time. So we can say that these all the examples are, propositions. For example, we can have those, kind of sentences which are not propositions. So what are not propositions? Let me tell you one more thing, that you can call a proposition a statement. So when I say a proposition, I can also call this a statement. So proposition and statement are the words which can be used interchangeably in this course. So what are those sentences which are not propositions? For example, any order. Let's say if someone says that come here. Now this sentence is, not, a proposition, because we can't talk about it being true and false. Like, a request, let's say, please give me pen, right, like that. Or we can have, kind of examples which are not, proposition. Let's say sorry, questions which are not propositions. So questions are also not propositions. Like for example, we have got this sentence, what is time now? Now this is not a proposition, because we can't talk about its, being false or true. So similarly, we can have, uh, some other kind of mathematical examples, like mathematical expressions. For example, x plus 1 equal to 2. Now this is a sentence which is a mathematical expression or mathematical sentence which we can't talk about whether it is true or false unless until we have got the value of x. So we will talk about them later on, but at the moment this is also not a proposition. uh, but yeah, if someone says that 2 plus 2 is 4, this is a proposition, because we can talk about whether it is true or false. So it is true, yes. Similarly, if someone says that 9 plus 8 is equal to 10, now this is also a proposition, which is a false proposition. Now this is a true proposition. So such kind of sentences, mathematical expressions, are also either true or false. So these are also propositions. So if you have any kind of proposition, then we can represent any proposition by the letters like P, Q, R, S, T, so on and so forth. So we can represent them by conventional letters like P, Q, R, S, so on and so forth. And the truth value of any proposition is going to be the truth value. So the truth value of any proposition. So if you have got any proposition, then either it is going to be true or false. So there are two possible truth values of any given proposition or any given statement. Either it is true, so we will represent it by capital T, and with capital F if it is false proposition or false statement. And all of this, we can, let's say this way. For example, if someone writes P is a proposition which says that 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. Now this is a proposition which is represented by this expression, and this is the name that we have given to the proposition. Similarly, Q can be another proposition which says that 9 times 2 is equal to 17. For example, we can have another kind of proposition which says that 9 is sum of 3 and 4. So these are propositions. Of course, this is true, so we can call it a true. This is false, so we can call it F or represent it by F. This is also false. So you can carry out that. The area of logic that deals with propositions propositions is called propositional calculus or propositional logic. Propositional calculus, or maybe we can call it propositional logic. So that's the name that we give to this study of these propositions. And it was first kind of developed by the Greek philosopher named Aristotle. Meet in the next video, where we will be defining the negation of a proposition.